Yes, please.
Okay. I start from, yes. Hello and welcome. And I start again my presentation. My name is Mahmoud Taeima. I am architecture designer since 94. Nationality is Egyptian and BIM designer. This is my career path. Start from 1994 till now. Okay. Today I start to show you how to work between the three programs, Primavera and Naviswork and Revit, to get the 4D and the 5D simulation for the building. First, I want to explain the 4D simulation is the combination between the time and the model and the simulation. What is the time of everything is start and end, and I'll show you how we can make that. And same for 5D simulation, combined between cost and building items. Okay. First, starting the program, I want to show you the model in Revit. This is the old model of our sample today. Okay. This is administration building in Qatar. And this is the whole project, including the structure and architecture and finishing and MEP. Okay. Must be divide the building as layers by calibrate it and make this layer for everything in the building to start to combine it in the work after that in the Naviswork. First, I will show you what is our building consists of. First, I'll close all layers. Okay, and start to open first the structure, temporary site, and topography and structure foundation. This is the first shape of the site, including excavation work and mobilization for starting work. And this layer for foundation is the raft foundation, consists of 3 layers, plain concrete and reinforced concrete, and the insulation between. Must be every stage of building must be presented in Primavera. Looks like that. In Primavera, first we start to make work breakdown structure for the project. Consists of the every stage. What is the activities have? First stage is mobilization work, and the next is substructure works, and after that superstructure and facade works and site finalize. First, when we open the activities, mobilization work include this 3 activity: cleaning, leveling, fixing fence, supply, and erection, site, offices, equipment, and stores. And the next step, subconstruct work, including site soil works and the concrete for foundation. Okay. First, we work this in Revit to get the quantities of all item as a separate item, okay, to represent it in Primavera to get the start and the finish time for every item. Hello? Okay. For the Primavera, we get this schedule and time schedule like this, okay, and get for every item and for every activity the start day and finish day, okay. This is what we need for Naviswork to get the 4D simulation, okay. Continue to show you what our building consists of. This is the foundation work and start open under ground floor level work structure. This is the work under ground floor. I can show you by 3D section. This is the shape of section of 3D section for this work under ground floor, and they represent it in Primavera. Concrete work for foundation and superstructure work from second basement to first basement to ground floor. This is the item for this step, okay? And this is the time for every activity, and this is the start day and the finish day, including the planning, depending on the planning for Primavera. Okay, and we will continue to show you the other parts of the building or other stages. Superstructure works, structure foundation under upper ground floor. This is the whole building structure now for all floors and foundation and underground floor level and upper ground floor level. And all quantities we can calculate it from Revit and put it and make our schedule to get the time original duration for every item, and what is the time for start and what the time for end the work. Okay. The next step in Naviswork program, we get this schedules and import it here in Naviswork in the same names, okay, and make combined between every item and the related item to it in the model, okay. When we see the sets here, we divide the sets of activities same to the related to the Primavera work breakdown structure, WBS, and we put it here as a sets, and from the set every breakdown have its activities. We link between we make link between these activities. This related to model, and here this related to Primavera. We want to combine this by this sets. Okay. We want to start to combine between the Primavera items or activities and the activities related to this model. Okay. When we click any set here, the related to it in the model is highlight like this. Facing superstructure work. I'll show you some example. And for facade works, will we see it like this? And this set for glazing, and this for structure for the glazing. Okay, where every item here related to the same item or the same activity in Primavera items. Okay, and from here, from the relationship here, we can attach by this. We can attach every item, click by it, and choose here the set it related to this item. Okay. After finish combining all items in this table, all items now here in this table, and now you see the schedule bar chart, and this is all Primavera item or activity attached by the related item in the model. Okay, and after that we get from Primavera the start for every activity. We have the start time and the end time for every activity. Okay, now we have everything to make 4D simulation. Combine the time schedule by the activity, and I will share it. We will see it in model now. Okay. For 5D simulation, must be add some items to put the cost. Total cost of every item here. We calculated by, yes, calculate every item cost like this. Okay. The cost of the total cost consists of 4 items: material cost, labor cost, subcontractor cost, and equipment cost. This is the total. Okay. When we start to make the simulation for 4D and 5D, 5D means cost, 4D means the time. Okay. Now this is the display for the simulation. Okay. And here first we can write this data here to show it when the building simulation here. We will see the building work simulation will be appear here, depend on the time that appeared here, and the related cost for these 4 items, and the total cost will, you see it here. Okay. When we start start by mobilization and excavation work. When the item in the stage of building, you will show it by green, and if complete, you will see it by its shape, final shape. Now, when we stop at any time, you will see here we are in day 93 and week 13 and month 4 and year, and you will see here by white color the activity. What is the activity now is work, okay, and what is the percentage, and what is the cost for the material or for activities, and what is the total cost till this date, okay. If we continue, you will see the building. You will see the building like that, and the related cost and the related time. This is very important for monitoring the project when in the construction time, and get any data for this time, what is the cost and what is the item must be worked now, and compare this data with the site reports, and yeah, and see what is the problem we have and what is the solve of it, if any late of time or other cost is not accurate. We can monitoring everything and control it by this model. Yes.
Yes, you may have to reshare your screen to Primavera, because what we are still seeing is only Revit.
Yes. Sorry, 1 minute. We stop here and show the Primavera work.
Yes.
This is the Primavera. Consists of first we make work breakdown structure here, and they make the same work breakdown structure in Naviswork here as a set. This is the same here. Here, same name and the same items and activities, okay? And it's the same in Revit, same names and activities. To get the data or work between this 3 programs, must be the name of every activity much better, because you have many thousand of activity, maybe for any building, or 100 or like this. If the name is okay, is the same, it will be easy to make everything, okay. And the arrangement will add you to finish the work as well, okay. Here in Primavera, this is the work breakdown structure, and I started to open the activity here. This is the first WBS mobilization work, include this 3 activities, okay. And this is the time. We get this time and send it to.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, your Primavera screen and Naviswork screen is not shared. So what we are still seeing.
Yeah. You don't see Primavera now. Primavera screen. 1 minute. This is Primavera screen. You see it now?
Yes, better now.
Yeah, you don't see it before, or Naviswork screen. You don't see the Naviswork screen before.
Yes, we did not.
Okay, okay. I'll show you everything now. Okay.
Thank you.
Now let we start again from Primavera. This is the work breakdown structure for the project. Okay, including the main work set for the project here, and after that we divide it to its activity for every work breakdown. Okay, this is the first, and get from Revit model, we get the quantity and calculate what is the duration for every item, and Primavera will calculate the start day and the finish day. Maybe here the original duration not the same, subtract between this and this, because this time including the off days, looks like Saturday and Sunday and other days for off work. Okay, for that must Primavera calculate what is the start day and end day for every item, and depend on the original duration, and it will be add the off days. Okay, looks like Saturday.
Yes, we can see this.
Yes. Okay.
We can see your screen.
And okay, after finish all items or all activity for the building like that. Okay, we make the same this activity, we make the same, we share this table to Naviswork. We insert export from Primavera and insert it as an Excel sheet to Naviswork. I'll share the Naviswork now to show you that. Here in Naviswork, we have the same. Already see the Naviswork now? Okay. We have the same work breakdown structure now in Primavera, and we import the table here in timeliner. We will import the same activity here in this table. This table is imported from Primavera. Okay, and for the model, this is the Revit model. Insert it to Primavera, to Naviswork, and make here the same work breakdown structure, looks like Primavera, and put every activity like this, and every activity connect it by the model. Looks like what? When we go to like facade work here, when you click the activity here, it will be highlight here. The connection between this and this. Every item here represent the model here. Okay, and for curtain wall, this is for glass, and this is for structure. Okay, and site finalize like this. When we click the item, is related to the model. Okay, and here in timeliner, we have the activity, the same activity from the Primavera, and start to attach every activity from Primavera from this table. Here we attach like this, attach this item or this activity by the set represent it here. It will appear here. Same of this. You can connect or attach the activity with the item for the model. Okay. When we complete this work for all items of the building, we have now the data to make 4D simulation, because we have now the start day and the finish day for every item, and combine this item with the model by the attach. Okay. And after that, to make 5D simulation, we started to calculate the total cost, including material cost and labor cost and the equipment cost and the subcontractor cost. And this is the total. When we finish this table, we go to simulate and start show the simulation for this building like this. Okay. Let me start from the beginning. Here, tamam. We have here the data for the simulation, including company name. Here you can write everything you want here. Okay. And this is the project name, and here the duration by day and week and month and year. And this white color, it will appear the activity, what is the activity is worked now. And this is the total cost, and here the material cost and the labor cost and the equipment cost and the subcontractor cost. When we start to apply the simulation, depend on the linear we make it here. Okay. We start to apply this. You will see the count here start by week and day and month, and what is the equivalent item is worked now, and what is the percentage. And here you will see the all cost and the total cost to this day. Okay. When we will now continue. Now it make the foundation and first basement and second basement, and this is here the activity, and here the cost count. Okay. This allow you to monitoring the construction work in the site, and you can at any time compare between this time and the cost, and the reports from the site, and you can see any problem or solve any problem, and will know what is the problem and solve it. Okay. When you see here, sorry, we'll continue. Okay. It will continue to finish all the building stages, and you will see anything you want to see it about activity cost and activity times. You will see it here. If you see here, you will see the schedule. Is go with the time and with the activity. Okay. If we stop here, we are in 197 day and week 28 and the months, and this is the item. It worked now, MEB and painting work for 5th floor, and some. This is the activity is working, and this is the equivalent to cost, and here the total cost. Okay. Let we continue. Okay. This is for the Naviswork work and Primavera work and the related between this and this. Okay. For that, the Naviswork is the heart of the BIM. Okay. Now, it will be finished now. And now it makes the structure for curtain wall, and it will be make the glass now. This is the glass fixation. And the site finishing, remove or mobilization, fence and like this, and the equipment and everything. And now the site is ready to use. Okay. Now finalize, and this is the final for the building. Okay. We now I show you now what is the 4D and the 5D. This line is related to 4D simulation, and this 4 lines related to 5D simulation, and this is the activity. Okay. I will share you now the Revit again to show some notice for make this work. Now I share the Revit model. Revit represent how we can model in the Revit for make this work. Must be all activity must be represented here in the model by its name and by the material and by information. Okay. And must be every item is separated. This is must be separation between every item. This we make this by using a layer, looks like CAD work. Must be make, but it called here work set. In Revit, must be every item here and its layer. Okay. To control everything and make good result at the end. This is the all items. Here, the access control for the parking, and here this is the ground floor, and this the main entrance, and we can make some sections to show you what is inside. This is 3D cross section. Only this for all I finish it, because if I finish all floors it will be very heavy. Here must be in separate files, not in the same file. Here this is the air conditioned work, HVAC, and some lighting like this, and this is the floors, and this is the gypsum partition. Here you will see the louvers and the details. Okay, and here when we get another section inside, you will see the main core for the building. The quality of work depends on the quality of this model. If this model is okay and accurate, and you will get good result when this model is accurate. Okay. Here I want to put in the stairs. Okay, and we can show another section in the other direction to see the floors. This is my section of building. This interior for the plan and partition. For all building like this. Okay. If any question, any question or any talking about what I say before for the combination between Naviswork and Revit and Primavera, I can explain anything, and I can answer any question you want now. Okay. If there is no question, I'll show you some other project we have. Make it in this year, but we now finish our talking about the 4D and the 5D simulation. Okay, I'll share you now some other project simulation we make it before. This is the same building I show it to you to you now, but after finishing all drawing. But I want to show you other project. This is a simulation. This is other project. This project here, building complex in Casablanca, including hotel, and some administration building, and the showroom for cars. This is the architecture 3D simulation from the Revit model for all site, and you will see the site work and the level is accurate, depend on the site. This is the showroom, and we make the details only for the showroom. It have load. The voice is okay, Moses? This is the inside details for suspended ceiling and floors and wall finishes and lighting.
Yes, you need to share your screen.
Yes.
You need to share your
screen. Screen is shared now or not? 1 minute. Now you see the screen now? You see the screen?
Yes.
Okay. This is some project we make. This is architecture simulation for some BIM model for some project, some another project. I'll show you this complex here in Casablanca, including a hotel and some administration building and the showroom for cars. All these details are only load without only the shape only. But for showroom, we have details load 200. And the details here for the site work, for routes and the level of routes, depend on the site and the level of sites. This is the all site for this is the whole site. Okay, and we will go now to the showroom to show some details, interior details for showroom. We work in this project now, and we finish the model load 200 for this only, but other building not, only the shape with no details. Here you can see the details for the model because we make the construction and the finishing and the like. Okay. This project will be the finalized for this project will be load 500, but now it only load LOD 200. It is under work now. We can show everything inside the building and all details. This other project is next project is conference building and exhibition hall in Central Africa. This is only architecture design. We don't start to make the other BIM work. Only this model as architecture design. This is our design in Central Africa. This simulation only for architecture design. This is from inside. From one side. We can make BIM talking after that to show how we can make work like this. And this is simulation for what the building consists of in every floor. This is 2 theater and multi-purpose halls. And here the office floor. Next project, this in Senegal. This is a student home for the university. This is simulation for the design and the site work. And this is under work now. We make the design details for MEP and structure now, and details for architecture. And this And this is the villa to in Rabat for Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed, Emirates. This is only simulation for structure and HVAC works. And what is the final shape for the building from outside. This is a small villa here in Casablanca, but it is good sample for architecture design. Here, this is the villa. This is its BIM model, and we will go through everywhere inside the villa now. And work with 3D and BIM can use all spaces in the villa and control the uses for it. This is the basement floor. Have sitting area and kitchen like this, and service area and parking. Here, this is the parking, and this is the ramp for outside. Here from outside the villa, and we will go through, and we will go to the inside ground floor now. Here. This is the roof garden and roof furniture. And here is barbecue and good use for this area of the building. And here the ground floor. This is the stair sheet for ground floor. And here the basement floor, kitchenette and hall. This is the first floor. And here the rooms, bedrooms. This project is Arabic style project in Qatar. This is Majlis for Sheikh. We make the BIM model for that and show you how we can use the BIM to make this work, and how we can model this item details to apply it. This is the floor work, marble. This is the wall, the partitions. This is the item inside. This is the final shape for the building. Everything here is handmade. This is the items, how we can make it in Revit model. And this is the interior shapes. This is the interior shape for the Majlis. This is the Revit model, and this is the marble details. This other project here in Casablanca, Bani Sliman, beside Casablanca. It is a complex including villas and building and playground, gym, like this, and suites and hotel. This is a small mall, and this is the restaurant. This project is under final design now.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, this is the final thing, and thank you for that. And hope hello.
Yes, so we have some questions from the chat.
Yes.
Somebody said that if you have integrated your model with the 5D and 4D during the construction, and there's a change in time or variation of cost, what will happen to your model? Do you have to go back to model and readjust?
Yes. This is combination between Naviswork and the model. If you want to change anything in model in Revit, it will be changed in Naviswork. But between Naviswork and the Primavera, this is no connection, because the connection between the Primavera and the Naviswork by Excel sheet. Okay. Hello.
Yes. So I don't know.
You can manage the connection between Naviswork and the Revit to change anything when you change anything in Revit or editing anything, it will be edited in Naviswork. But now we make this this talking how to make this work. It is another talking. But now today I want to show you what is the connection, how you can connect this three program to get 4D and 5D. But how you can work between Revit and the Naviswork, this is another talking. I can make it as soon as possible, as you want, okay? And we will make a small example and apply this work by this small example, okay?
Okay, please could you repeat your demonstration of combination of activities on Primavera, Naviswork, and Revit?
Here I start by Primavera. Here I'll share now the Primavera. Okay, where this is Primavera. I'm sorry. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Let us start from here, okay? When we make the sheet for work breakdown structure for the model and the activity in Primavera. We export these items from Primavera and import it in Naviswork like this. Okay, you see it now? And you will see now how we combine, how can combine this item to the model by represent the same activity here by this sets related to the model, and combine between this and this. Okay, when you finish the combination by attaching here, this attach is combine this activity by its related here in model. Okay, and when you finish all of this, you will get this simulation. I show it to you before. You will get this simulation when you finish all attachment and the connection between these sets and the activity from Primavera. Okay? Okay.
Thank you.
So, okay now? Any other questions?
Is there a version of Primavera?
Yes.
Okay.
This is the Primavera. What you want to ask about Primavera? This is the item and the activity, and this is the schedule. And we take this sheet. We want here the result. We want it from Primavera, the start and finish day for every item, and share this, export this to import it in Naviswork and connect between these activities and the items for model in Naviswork. Okay? Must be the activity name here and this item number and everything, every data is the same name between the three programs. Okay? Must be make plan for your project before starting by Primavera to named everything, and after that represent every activity here by in the model in Revit and the same name like this. Okay,
It's okay.
I tell before when if you want to make a small sample, small building, and work between the three program, this is available. I can make that for 1 hour. How we can model small building and move it to Naviswork and connect between three program to make 4D or 5D for it in 1 hour. Okay, but this is another token. Okay, because now I only show the existing sample. Okay, but if you want another talking to make small building, very small building, very small sample, and work by it in the three program, it is available. Okay, and it will be much better. Today only I want to show you how we can connect between three programs, but how we can make this work, this is another topic, because it won't very long time. Okay.
Do we have any other question?
That's okay.
Hello.
I am
Hello.
very glad. I am very glad to connect with
Hello.
you today,
Please go on.
and
Can I-
thanks for this.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Please go on.
Okay, I
Okay.
should go on. Okay. I just want to ask,
Yeah.
for the start and finish time, must it only be Primavera? Can you also, does Navitox also work with Microsoft projects?
Yes. Yes, because Microsoft project, you can export the same sheet, okay, and insert it to but Primavera more efficiency for the construction.
Okay.
And you can make table in Excel sheet and insert it to Naviswork. It is the same, but how you can calculate this start and the finish time for every activity, it is very difficult. Okay, for that must make planning by Primavera to calculate
Okay.
what is the work day and off day, and add it to the all activity time for every activity. Must be add this off day to the total time for applying this activity. You understand me?
Yes, I do.
Yes, yes. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Nice to meet you at all, and hope I make spend a good time with this talking, and thank you for that. Bye bye. Okay.
Thank you very much for the time.
Thank you. And for any other talking, arrange with me. Okay.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Okay. Bye bye. مع السلامة.
Thank you all for the time. We appreciate you. We want to say thank you for finding time to join us all today. We will be having another session next month, and we will be communicating the details for that to you all. Just as many of you may know, this is BIM Africa. We are a non-profit organization advancing the adoption of digital technologies across Africa. People who want to participate in our community can visit membership.bimafrica.org and enroll. And we are also using this opportunity to invite you to participate in our community, to support our cause. When you visit the membership portal, you would be able to do that. And we look forward to hearing from you. Thank you, and do have a wonderful time.
Thank you.
Thank you.